This is the Festool limited edition MFT clamping set. And today I'm going to answer the question, is this worth it? No, of course it's not worth it. It's a Festool clamping set, but it's really cool, and that's why we buy these things, right? Howdy, my name is Robert Dailey, and this is the Dailey Woodworks YouTube channel, where we help you build great furniture and spend too much money on tools. Today, I'm going to show you all about this little kit that I got. It's a limited edition, so it's hard to find, but there's a lot of cool stuff in here, and it's just cool, okay? Like, we're just not going to pretend that that's not why we bought this thing, right? So here's what comes in the box. You get a cool blue Systainer. This is the 112. This is the only Systainer that has the exact same footprint as the old T-Lock style Sys-1, but this is the Sys Gen 3 M112. I hate the new naming system, Festool. Y'all took something that was wonderful, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just kind of botched it up there. So, what you get 2 of these quick clamps. You've probably seen these, you might have these. They include these in a lot of different kits you can get, but it goes through your dog hole. You come down and then you squeeze it, and that clamps it, and that gets you nice rock solid. This works with the MFT tracks. This works with the Traxall tracks. This is Festool's proprietary track clamp, and it works really well. And then you get, and this was kind of the coolest thing that was part of it, which really intrigued me with this, is you get this kind of bench dog style hold down clamp that just, it slides in, you slide it down, and then boom, you clamp it like that, and then it holds your work. This guy doesn't have any way to hold it underneath. It just works like a old school bench dog. This right here has a very subtle texture on it all the way down, so it's not perfectly smooth. It's a little bit rough, not a lot rough, but a little bit rough. This fits into the dog hole, and this workbench is only 3/4 of an inch tall. This comes down, and then you press it down, kind of spring that guy right there, and then you clamp it, and that clamps it. But you can see it doesn't clamp it nearly as tight as that other clamp. There's ways to get it a little bit tighter if you know, kind of hit it and then bang it and then go. But this is more to just kind of hold a piece down. You're not going to use this as like a face frame clamp for assembling pocket holes, because again, right here, come down. See, I'm not able to pull that out. I'm able to wiggle a little bit, but I'm not able to pull it out. Where I found this works good is when you're doing some domino work, and this is just a little bit slow. This is pretty quick for coming off the edge of your workbench, slamming it down. It's going to hold it well enough to put your domino into the side of it or something like that, and then you can just quickly swap out your parts. I say that, right? And quickly swap out your part and get your next one going. Honestly, these, in my opinion, are a little bit disappointing. They have their uses. I'm using them, I'm sure, in a thicker workbench where they can really kind of cam over. They would work a lot better. You get 4 really nice anodized aluminum Festool bench dogs. These bench dogs have a little cutout here, so it's perfectly flat on one side. They fit really nice and snug on the dog holes. This bench top was made with the UJK Parf guide from Peter Parfit. And of course they say Festool on them. And then they have the screw location underneath, so you can screw in a hole down if you need to. And then you get these planing stops. These come with 2 bench dogs that you can move. So I think they can go whatever 2 dog holes are, and that just gives you a planing stop pretty much, or a work stop to keep your work from sliding that way if you're doing something pretty low. Came with 2 of those, and of course that can be positioned, and you can see I just knocked it loose. And this has a nice little O-ring on it, and that just slides into that T slot right there. So this is where this guy shines, is if you need to plane something thinner than 3/4 of an inch, you can just use that as a planing stop. And this workbench isn't great for planing because it's too light. Yep, too wiggly. But yeah, that's how you can use that. Whereas this guy might be too tall if you're doing some thinner stock. So that's where this low profile stop comes in. Like all Festool stuff, it comes in its own special kind of blow molded tray that works well for what it is. And the nice thing I like about this is if I'm going to do an install on site, I can grab this one Systainer and then I'll have every clamp I realistically need for any on-site modifications that I have to do. And that's what I liked about it, other than the cool factor of it's a new Festool that I don't have, it's a limited edition that I can buy. So I hope you found this video useful. If you like it, give it a like. If you want to subscribe to the channel, appreciate the subscription. And if you want to buy this guy, I'm going to try to find a few places that still have this in stock and include a link to it. It may or may not be an affiliate link because I don't have an affiliate link to everything out there. But that is one way to support the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. So you hold this end up, right? And now you squeeze this end. Squeeze it to you. Let go of the green handle. There you go. And then click it back. There you go.